Hi everyone, it's Caroline on the hillside. Welcome. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you are going to be creating in your fun journals, whatever you're doing, making. These are some things that I've been moving around. I say that a lot, but that's what I do. I shuffle things around and then I say it's time to put them in. Odds and ends, things that I don't know where they're going to go. This is a piece of old newspaper. Maybe I'll use some of this as background. Some missing pets. I might use this. What's everybody working on today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful week. It's really fun to have some established pages, and then when you have your junk, your scraps, look for something that's pleasing. Some embossed. Okay, hold on. I'm going to start this one over here. I think I'll put this at the bottom. This will take a couple of minutes. Well, this is really fun because the embossed sections here are standing up. Oh, and then this is, I just opened this up the other day, a new coffee. Yeah, I'm going to put that right here. The colors there just worked out, and that, I literally put this in the other day. So that's a really fun use. Recyclable. Yes, it is. The people here at President's Choice don't realize that this is how I recycle a lot of packaging. These were the other things that were on my desk, and then I pulled these out of my basket. And I'm going to try and, I love these colors, Into the Wild. I think that'll be fun. This is a scrappy piece of paper, painty paper, drop paper, and I used one of these butterflies in one of my earlier videos. So, oh yeah, this one here, well, I'm going to put this on this side. That kind of looks like try and figure out how that'll work. This was packaging, forget what it is, it's cheese. This was from our daughter's place, and she kept the packaging for me. So I put it together, and what I did was, this didn't have ears. The cow didn't have ears, if you look here. So I used, not ears, I'm sorry. Actually, it doesn't have ears either. I was going to make those. But I made the little, the horns. Laughing cow, that's what it's called, laughing cow. I was thinking that would be good there. Like that. And then I can put these on. I forget how they go. This goes like this. I have to put some ears on. I'm just going to collage, use the scraps, have fun. I love this. This gets me really energized. I was going to say excited, and I am, but this really energizes me. Which is good because it is our grocery day. And sometimes you need a little bit of energy when you do groceries. We live in a very small town, so not that we have to fight off the crowds, but there are certain days. And that can go over here. Leave enough space Laughing cow, that's fun. One of my flowers. Yeah, she can have a flower there. I'm not thinking very hard about this either. I'm trying to be very intuitive. Put the horns on. And then I'm going to put some ears. That goes here. I'm going to say goes there. I don't know if that's the exact placement. I'm trying to take my cue from the little tiny picture. There's the eye, and it's just above the eye. Like that. And now I'm going to have to use a red. I have my red Sharpie. I hope this works. The ear looks like it's under here. And it goes out like this. And it comes down here. I'm going to fill that in. That is pretty messy, but that's okay. And then this was some black markings. So I'm going to color this in. This is just really fun for me. I might as well keep going. Perfect spot for my journaling. Well, that's a fun little page. I'm going to continue on this side. Into the wild. I love that because I have a cow, very friendly, laughing cow. Right beside a cute cat. Just trying to get as close as possible. And and I never thought if it would fit on the page. I hope it does, because I really like that, and it does fit. Okay. Now these two ladies, they would be excellent here. I'm going to see if I can separate Daisy and Mrs. Patmore. I'm going to take her off the gray background. I always say it's okay to leave some white, and it is okay, but I think right now I'd like to do something back here. And I'm looking in my basket. Maybe I can put a little bit of sewing pattern, because that would work. I'm going to change my glue. Oopsies. I'm going to carry this over, and then my paper will stick to where the gluey part is. Yes, that's funny. Thinking here, where can she be? I'd finish it off. As I'm cutting out Daisy, I reminded myself that there's a movie coming. I think the very last Downton Abbey, and we will watch it when it comes to streaming. Well, that's going to be really fun right here. Like that. I just went ahead and added a little more of the gelato. And then Mrs. Patmore can be right here. This is garbage, trash, scraps, all the fun leftovers. Well, this page came together really fun. Well, I finished this page up. I found Elmo, one of the dogs in the ads. I'm going to put Elmo on this little blue label. do my journaling after. And I'm going to move on. I think I'm going to do a little bit more. I also had this that I had taken out. That would have been fun on here. I'm going to go to another page, maybe in the back. That would be good there. Maybe. I'm looking in my basket. I have some staining that I did. Some of my drop paper. I'll put it this way. That's a little envelope that I had made years ago. Doesn't have anything in it yet. I have to do something on the bottom. Like that. Okay, that's good there. I'm going to glue that on. That'll fill that page. And I don't know why I'm putting relationship building right now, but see where that takes us. I think it's a prompt. I can talk about something. Actually, I do have something to say about that, so that'll be good. That can sit right there. See what else I have. Okay, I have this lady. She's on the sidelines here where you can't see. And I also have, oh, I have this person, and this person. Oh, well, that would be fun. It's going to go there. Now, her head's cut out. I think I'm going to do the same thing here. Just give it a little bit of a trim. I'm going to put that there. Yeah, that'll be fun there. These were going to be part of my paper dolls. I'm going to put that right there. Oh, I might have some extras lying around. That's all I have right now in my little pile. These are fun. all kinds of magazines. I'm going to have to cut that apart. Well, and I think what I'll do here is I'm going to use this one as a tab. I'm pulling out some more things from my basket. I don't know if I'm going to use them. Things that may have been already used. I know I've used these before. I like the colors here. So that could be something. I don't think I'm going to use it as a pocket though, just as some fun color. I think we build relationships having tea. So that might be something. I could put that here. My little rails, my paper rails. Here. I'm going to put that up there, a little piece of fabric. This little snippet roll. Oh, this did say community. Now it says, or maybe I'll make a C. Oh, Remy. I don't know if I'm going to use them. Okay, now this lady, I was thinking she could be good right here. They're all looking somewhere else except for these two. Well, I think that's fun. I had no idea where this lady was going to land. Well, here she is. I'm going to put a note in here. I'm going to use this. This was painty off paper. I just spent some time cutting out the letters. I'm going to put them on a diagonal this way. It's busy, it's fun. I really want to keep this as community. I did add something to my envelope and I did some journaling on it, so that's, I knew I had something close by. I'm just going to put these as close as I can. I'll have to make my C because I had cut it out for something else. I didn't take out the center of the O. And I can outline it. Love using all the scraps. This spread here, it could go together, it could be separate. I used my little scraps to make a rail. This was already in here. Added some more to finish the background. Mint Refresher Tea. I put Let's Refresh with our furry friends and all our friends. Also planning holidays, and that's what this envelope's about. I added some journaling in there, piece of paper, that's a receipt. And so that stays there. Made a little tab, added more scraps. The last piece of my snippet roll, cutouts, relations. I just added a few words, how hard it is to build relationships with so much social media. But it's a good thing to work on, and also having our creative community. This is for myself. is a very much a joyful gift for me. So that was a fun one. This page was really fun to do. Also using scraps from our daughter, the two ladies from Downton Abbey, more scraps, my little doodle flowers, and then I just added fun items from Tara and scraps from my magazines. I love going into the wild for creative art and plain fun. Thanks very much, everyone, for joining me today. I hope you're inspired to use your scraps, your little trashy parts, use your creative energy, go wild. Enjoy your day, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the week. I'll see you really soon. Be adventurous and stay cozy. See you in the next video. Bye for now.